Well, I had something prepared, planned, wrote it out, but I figure that actually makes things a little bit harder on me because then I try to memorize it. So I'm just going to pretty much share my story. Um, I'll fast forward to high school times. I was a pretty good student in high school, um, honor roll student, and the reason why I was able to do that was because I was organized and I prepared. Um, they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. And like a lot of us here, when you're asked as a kid, you're thinking celebrity or rich. I grew up watching wrestling, to be honest with you. The Rock was my guy. So I followed his career, but I realized that when it came to successful people, whether it be The Rock or Denzel or Kobe Bryant or Jordan, any of those guys, you never become truly great without going through adversity. You can be good at something if someone's pushing you, or if you have a little knack, or if you're naturally talented. But to be really great at something, you usually have to go through a tough time. The Rock is one of those guys that I looked up to, so I knew that he went through some things. He blew his knee out. He was going to play in the NFL. Got replaced by a guy who named Warren Sapp, who, if anybody watches football, became a star in the NFL. So being replaced by him is not a real shot or a real knock. He got replaced by Warren Sapp, and he decided that, you know what, I'm going to heal up and I'll give wrestling a shot. He did, became one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Said, you know what, I've accomplished everything that I want to do, and he went on to do action movies, and is, you know, the rest is history. One of the biggest action stars today. I look at guys like Tyler Perry. This guy, I know a couple years ago, he made over $100 million making movies. He beat Steven Spielberg, if anybody watches movies at all. You gotta, you know, Steven Spielberg is a big deal in the movie business. He beat him in terms of how much money he made. But when he got started, he would save up money during the summers, and he would invite hundreds of people to come out to his theater plays, and nobody would go. He would spend thousands of dollars every summer, and nobody would go. And he didn't quit, kept going. Summer after summer after summer, people would be invited out, no one showed up. He was like, man, I don't know how long I can do this. You know, he's a high school or college kid, saving up all of his life savings. You know, he saved up all his money to do these plays. No one would show. Eventually, 10 people would show. He would do a full production for just 10 people. It grew to 50, grew to 100, 200. The rest is history. Medea was invented. That blew up. He started doing a lot of different movies and stuff like that. He's a very talented, funny guy, but how he did it was pretty much being organized and structured, which is something that when I think about my success in high school in terms of my grades and stuff, that's the best or most effective way to be successful. You got to be organized. You have to. But to be really, really good at anything is going to take effort, and it's going to take going through a rough patch. I think that all of us sitting here today is destined for greatness, because after, you know, even if you go way back to when we were all conceived, we're winners. We won in something, right? You know, we go through the womb for 9 months, and we make it out, and we grow our lives, and we all have dreams and goals at some point. And sometimes those things change. Maybe it's reality hits us, and you're like, you know what, maybe I can't be the celebrity star that I see on TV. Maybe I can't be that rock star or a rapper or whoever it is, and reality starts to set in. But now that you're here at Combined, you have another chance to be great. Make as much money as you want to make, live the life that you want to live. So I think that there's a light at the end of the tunnel for all of us, and I got good news for everybody. It's not a train. It's actually your dreams and goals. You know, you can accomplish anything that you want. Just stay on that path, and you're going to make it to whatever you want to make. Your level of success shouldn't be necessarily compared to anybody else. You know what your goals are. If it's 100,000, great. If it's 500,000, I salute you, man. Anything that you want to do, you go after and you get it done. So I'll see you all at the top. That's where I'm at.